This is All India Radio. Children's Hour.
Welcome to Children's Hour. Today in our studio, we have with us Samarth Javagal. He is an 8th grader, 13 years old, I suppose,
13
yes? Okay. And he is a child prodigy, artificial intelligence and software developer. So I'm in presence of a genius right now. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, he agrees. He's a genius. Okay. So Samarth, my first question would be, you're 13 years now.
Yeah.
At what age did you first become fascinated with computers, AI?
Around 11 or 12 years old was when I was deeply fascinated with the computers and AI.
What is it in computers that fascinated you the most?
It's
Like at the age of 11,
Yeah.
what did you use computers for primarily?
It's really just the complexity and the amount of knowledge level or thinking that has to go into building something as intricate as a computer.
Okay, how much time did you spend on a computer or on a phone at that age?
Well, around 4 or 5 hours on a computer.
And your parents and your family were okay with that?
Yes.
You were allowed?
Yes.
Why do you think that is? Most of the families these days are debating on the hours that the students or children should be supposed to be spending on screens. Why do you think your family was so agreeable to this?
I guess I just had a really interesting thing about computers. I was so fascinated by them that YouTube primarily became an educational platform, not just an entertainment platform.
So they saw that you were using it for education.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. And can you share one pivotal moment from your childhood that made you decide to pursue AI development?
There wasn't really one specific thing about AI, but there was this really great video which showed me all the math, all the intricate technologies, the math and the people who developed it, all those things that were a part of AI that were required for making something as intricate as AI. There was a video that showed me that, and that's when I started to think about AI.
Who were your biggest influences? Whether it was your family, your teachers, any online figure, and how do you think they shaped your path?
Well, I wouldn't primarily say influencers, but there was this channel that was teaching a lot of things about AI and about software, AI in software, not just the theory, but also how to build it in software. There's a channel called Neural 9.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's it teaches how to use AI with Python, and it shows you it just explains the theory, and they will also build it in code in real life.
Could you walk us through your first AI project? What was it?
I'd say the first AI project was a hand digit recognizer, handwritten digits.
Okay.
So you would write some digits with your hand, and then the computer would be able to recognize which digit you wrote using image recognition.
All right. And what was your biggest learning from this project, your very first project? What did it teach you?
It taught me that AI, I usually didn't think that AI could be that easy to use, and it couldn't be you have to learn a lot to be able to recognize handwritten digits. But when I actually did it, it was really easy. So that's when I learned that AI, it was super easy if you just learn the basics first.
All right. And who guided you through this project, through your first project? There must be some adult supervision, or did you do it all on your own?
All on my own. There was no
All on your
supervision.
own,
Yes.
just using computer itself as your guide.
Yes.
All right. Tell me, Samarth, how do you tackle complex coding problems that stump even adults? Do you have any favorite tricks, hacks, tools, techniques?
There's no tricks involved, because with coding you have to be most efficient as possible, and you have to be most efficient. So what I would do is I would think of I would simplify the problem, and then I would think of way to solve that simplified problem, and then that's how I would solve the bigger problem, using the way to solve a simplified problem. I'm just adding a few extra components on top of that.
Okay. So basically breaking down something complex into many simple steps.
Simple steps, yes.
All right. What has been the most frustrating obstacle you faced in AI development till now? And how did you overcome it?
I would say it was actually training the models.
Okay. I don't
So,
understand what that means.
AI models, basically, it's just a thing about the computer reasons like AI. So with AI, you have something called models. So I guess the biggest obstacle was learning how to train them in Python, in software basically.
So for listeners who are new to AI,
Yes.
quite like me, how would you explain what makes your projects unique? A student's project, a 13 years old projects, they can't be similar to the mainstream AI like ChatGPT, right?
Yeah.
So how are your projects unique, different from the mainstream AI?
Well, I would say they don't necessarily tackle the same challenges or same problems as what ChatGPT does, because ChatGPT, you just text, you just talk to it, right? So what I do, it's not such it's not general problems, right? So what it does is it's a unique set of problems and challenges that it tackles.
Okay, so your first project, you told me, recognized handwritten digits. All right. So what was the ultimate use of it? Like, did you put it to any use or just for fun? Just
No, it was
recognizing
just
digits?
to learn. It was just to learn how to use AI.
All right. And then you moved on further to more complex things, right?
Yes.
So then did you develop anything that actually tackled some problem?
Not like something useful or something that's deployable, but I'm currently working on that.
What are you working on? What's your idea? What's your goal?
The goal is to be able to take some unique challenges that aren't really there's no AI in that specific field, and the goal is to make AI that can help everyone within that field.
So you're still pondering what that
Yeah.
field might be. You
Yes.
haven't decided on
No.
it yet. All right. So what's one cutting edge AI idea you're working on right now? Is there any?
No, there's no right now. I'm not working on any cutting edge AI technology.
But what is it in AI right now that has got you most excited, that you want to explore next?
It's just the math basically. The math
Math.
is so intricate. It's there's calculus, there's stuff like that all over.
You
the
know
place.
calculus? You do calculus?
Yes.
Okay, and who is your coach for calculus?
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yes.
All right. Do you understand the ethical concerns that the
Yes.
world has with AI?
Yes.
What are they, and how do you solve them? Like, how do you face them in your mind?
Well, the ethical concerns are obviously the fact that AI has, well, we think of it as having its own consciousness. Really, it doesn't have any consciousness. Basically, it can generate whatever it wants. It can do whatever it wants. It can say whatever it wants. But to do that, to fix that, we can implement safeguards that it won't allow the AI to even speak about that specific topic or whatever like that.
All right. So you think that we can control
Yes.
AIs?
Yes.
So you think there are no actual ethical dilemmas, really?
And no, because what the AI is trained on, whatever we give it. So unless we give it something that we're not supposed to, then there's no ethical dilemmas there.
Okay. So you don't think they'll overpower us one day?
No.
You are thinking things which I think most of the adults have also not thought of yet. But still, you're a child, a 13-year-old, 8th grader. So I would like to know what a typical day is like for you. How do you manage your school, your other studies, your coding, playing?
Yeah, so well, on a usual Monday, let's say, I wake up, go to school, and then I don't really do much in school. When I come back is when I would usually work on building a computer.
Building a computer.
Building a computer, yes.
So you're building a computer. That is your cutting edge project right now, right?
Yes, the
I
main
would
project.
say. Okay.
Yeah, and then after that, I spend some time writing software, and then I just watch some more YouTube videos.
All right. So this computer that you're building,
Yes.
why does it need to be built? What will be new in this computer which doesn't already exist in the existing computers?
Well, it's mainly an educational computer. We call it a computer architecture.
Who are we?
Computer enthusiasts, people like that.
All right.
So it's mainly an educational computer. So it's just to learn how logic works, how electric circuits work, stuff like that. And how actual computers like a laptop would work.
So all this thinking, all this doing, you do all alone. You don't have a team, you don't have a peer, no
No.
friend.
No.
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 Okay. So even then, it excites you so
Yes.
much, like even without a peer, even without a friend.
No.
All right. Don't you feel lonely sometimes?
No, I have friends. I just don't talk to them about AI.
All right. What do you talk to them about? Have you become a celebrity now in your home, amongst your peers? Now, is it well known? Is it well known in your circle that you are
Yes.
a prodigy, that you're working on things which normal people your age don't work on? So do they look at you differently? Has your life changed at all?
No, they're all aware, but it doesn't have any changes. There are no changes.
It hasn't changed. Your parents don't look at you a different way?
No.
Your sister?
No.
No, you're still same.
Yes.
You still get scolded and you still have to do your home chores.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Now, see, you're too young, but since you are doing such work that has got such huge impact, so I want to ask you this problem because you've thought of so many other things. Have you thought of the global problems that we are facing? There are so many huge global problems that we are facing these days.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is the one you're particularly concerned about?
Yeah, I haven't thought that much about it.
Do you think is there any problem, any global problem that
Yeah.
can be solved by AI?
Well, I mean, education could be solved. Like AI could help you learn instead of just googling everything, because Google, it basically just gives you the most what would I say, the most matching results. Like whatever matches with what you ask it, it'll give you that. But if you have certain doubts, you have to go to like some teacher, you have to go to some mentor or whoever.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas with AI, things like ChatGPT, you can just directly ask it. Now, of course, it can get things wrong, but most of the time, since it's been trained rigorously, when you ask it, things, it'll give you the right answer. So you can ask doubts. Unlike Google, where you have to like get a definition, you can't ask any doubts.
Okay, okay. So suppose you have a problem,
Yes.
academic or educational problem. So you'd rather prefer to take it to ChatGPT than your teachers and mentors? Would you
Well-
trust ChatGPT over them?
Well, I don't have any teachers that can probably help with AI or whatever. But yeah, I would take it to ChatGPT or some other AI, and then I would also cross-reference it with other sources.
Okay, so besides ChatGPT, what other mainstream AI tools do you use in your education, in your research?
Not much. I only use ChatGPT, maybe Copilot. Basically, all the we call them LLMs, large language models.
So Samarth, you told us about the first project you did, that
Yes.
was recognition of handwritten digits. What other projects have you worked on?
I worked on, say, other AI projects would be like some way for incidents. So what happens is in a hospital there are incidents. So like it's called a CAP. So basically, corrective action plan. How would you correct those incidents, like someone falling in the corridor or some medical dosage error? So how would you correct those moving forward so that they don't occur again?
Samarth, I have come to know that you've done an internship with an AI developing company, right?
Yes.
So how did that happen?
I was active on Reddit about asking questions about the computer I was building, and then my mom also works there, so she just
Your mom
yes.
works at that company,
Yes.
that AI developing company. Okay.
Yes, and then she just took a photo of one of the Reddit posts I made. She just put it on her WhatsApp status, and they saw it, and they asked if I'd be willing to take an internship there.
All right. And you developed some softwares for them, did you?
Yes.
Regarding what? What were those softwares about?
Without AI, there were basically just for hospitals. They were
Okay.
like aimed towards hospitals, and it would just help how hospitals run and stuff like that.
Improving their efficiency.
Yes.
Samarth, where do you see AI heading in the next decade? And what do you see your role would be in that?
AI, again, like I said, it would help education worldwide. You could ask it whatever you want, and AI could also automate things that humans would take a long time to do. And that's primarily the main thing I see AI going towards.
Have you used AI to solve any of your personal problems? Any of your timetable issues, time management issues, homework issues, anything?
No,
No.
I haven't.
No, you do it all the old way still.
Yeah.
You haven't used any of your own handmade technologies to make your work easy. So Samarth, I understand that you have your own YouTube channel.
Yes.
Yes. So why did you start it? What is the name of the channel?
Well, the name is Samarth the Computer Architect. It's mainly for teaching other people how things work, because I didn't have a single place to learn AI or how to build a computer. So I wanted to teach other people, like in one platform, one channel, how everything works.
All right. So do you have many followers?
No, because I don't post regularly.
Okay, but have you told your friends about it, and have they
Yeah.
seen it, and
Yeah, they
do
have.
they find it useful?
Well, I wouldn't say they find it useful because they're not trying to learn AI and stuff.
Okay.
But I would say it would be kind of useful for people who are trying to understand how it works.
Okay, okay. But has any such person visited your channel? Like, do you know if somebody has connected with you through this channel?
No, I
not
don't.
yet.
I'm not aware of it.
All
If so.
right, all right, all right. But you're doing your bit.
Yes.
Okay. Now, let's do a little bit of role playing. You are the teacher of your class, okay? You have to take a session for your peers, for your friends, and you have to explain to them what AI is, number one. And what would you tell them? How would you get them excited towards AI, towards pursuing education in the field of AI?
Yeah, well, so I would first explain to them that AI, it's not some all-knowing entity. You have to train it, and basically AI, it can solve problems that humans could also solve, but it would take humans a lot of time. And since computers can solve mathematical problems a lot faster than humans, so they could run AI a lot faster, and AI could basically come up with answers or remember things that you cannot remember in a basic sense.
All right. You think it'll be enough? This answer is enough to get your friends excited?
No. And then, so that's just explaining AI. To get them excited, I would tell them about how many applications could be made, what are the applications of AI, where can it be used, what problems could it solve, such as, like I said, education or maybe some sort of medical thing. So it could solve basically some problem where there's a lot of like memory involved, like you have to have a lot of knowledge or something like that. AI could probably solve stuff like that, or maybe something like basically if something happens to, let's say, a headset, then how would you like if water goes in it, what are the ways to repair it? You have to take it somewhere. Basically a lot of knowledge and a lot of suggestions for what to do.
Now, Samarth, since you already are a coding specialist, you are already into AI, so I suppose your future is safe. But a lot of, bleak information is coming our way now, that the people who do not know AI, who do not know coding, don't really have anything to do in the future, in the next decade. Your sister is learning law, right?
Yeah.
You think her future is safe? She'll be able to pursue law for a long, long time?
Well, I wouldn't say AI would be able to take over the skill as a lawyer. And it wouldn't be able to take over the skill of a lawyer. And I guess, yes, technically speaking, unless there's some other way, AI might be able to replace those, like, let's say, mathematical people who work in the maths field or some commerce or whatever. So I guess AI might be able to replace those people, but however, new jobs would open up, how to train those AI models and engineer those AI models and train those AI models like that.
Now, one last question. What would you tell your peers, your friends, kids your age, if they want to start working in the field of AI? Where do they start? How do they start?
I would say don't focus on going to the big things fast. I would say you must learn the math of it at the beginning, and then you can easily understand the theory of how AI works. So first let's just learn what AI means. Then once you get a good grasp at that, you would go back to the math of it, just some basic math. And then you would actually start to learn the theory behind it and then start building AI models.
Okay, Samarth, thank you so much. It was such a pleasure talking to you.
Same here.
All the very best. Samarth, you see yourself as a coder in the future, right?
Yes.
That is your career. You
Yes.
don't think you'll be interested in anything else now?
Well, maths or computer science.
All right. All the very best. So this is me, Jyoti, along with Samarth Javagal, signing off from this month's Children's Hour. Till next time. Bye-bye.